Top 10 manga or manhwa or manhua, where MC is a monster tamer. Hi all manhwa readers and fans all around the world. I hope everyone is doing fine. Hopefully everyone knows the difference between manga, manhua and manhwa. In this video, I'll be able to share the top 10 best manga or manhwa or manhua where MC Monster Tamer is the most popular one there. And also in this video, I can share the top 10 Monster Tamer or summon main male characters in manhwa or manhua. I will try to upload regularly. The content that I had posted could be useful if you want to check on my video about this genre of manga or manga. If you have any recommendations of what I should add to my list, just leave it in the comment section down below. Starting off with our number 10, Strongest Tamer. This manhwa is basically Pokemon bought on crack. The story of this manga is pretty good. The main character is totally ruthless from the start. The art is above average. Chumo, the protagonist, was an heir to Chu clan, but due to a plotted murder, he was thrown to the island, sentencing him to almost certain death. Dancing on the edge of the life and death, he struggled to survive with the moonlight fox he captured. When he finally escaped his devilish foreman on his island, he couldn't help but let a breath out. But little did he know, the experience was only a beginning to fated journey with his little moonlight fox. The plot moves at a nice pace and the story never feels boring. Number 9. The Druid of Seoul Station. What started out as an ordinary day turned upside down when an unknown catastrophe struck Earth, transporting Suho Park to a different planet. He eventually learns how to adapt and fight for his survival in this foreign world. But one day, just as suddenly as he was sucked into this new planet, Suho is pulled back to Earth. He quickly learns that returning to life as he remembers it is no longer possible, as Earth is in constant battle with monsters who have managed to infiltrate the planet. How will Suho fight against the monsters attacking Earth? And will he be able to survive this time with his current skills? Number 8. STO. STO is just an ordinary farmer's son, but with an extraordinary ability. He can read the thoughts and memories of humans and animals. For this, he is shunned by the people in his village, finding happiness only in his animal friends. After years of silently enduring the villagers' hostility, STO runs away the night he turns 19. His journey brings unexpected friendships and encounters, but will such bonds be able to show him there is more to him and his ability than meets the eye? Number 7. Monster Pet Evolution. 3 years ago, the animals and plants on Earth underwent crazy and unexplainable changes that included transformations, reversions, and the addition of otherworldly species. And it was the start of a brand new type of profession in the new generation of humanity, monster trainers, people who specialized in taming monsters. On his 18th birthday, the protagonist of the story, Gao Peng, suddenly received the ability of being able to see the attribute data frame of monsters. With his ability, he aspired to become the strongest monster trainer that ever lived while looking for a method to revive his parents. This is actually a very good monster tamer type manhwa, and it also has some Pokemon elements like evolution and stuff done right. Number 6. Monster Paradise. As a reincarnate of this planet, Lin Huang was born with non-attribute and only had 3 months left to live. He is willing to die, but his sister is his biggest concern, since he hasn't activated his cheat yet. Coincidentally that night, the Phogophagus species invaded his house and threatened to kill his sister. In order to protect his sister, he was finally able to activate his cheat. His battle attracted the attention of the silver metal hunter Li Lang. Moving on to our number 5, Devouring Whale. It all started with a whale, whose cultivation was all about swallowing things. This was a fantasy world crowded with spiritual monsters. Fan Ling Xiao, the chief of Sky Vagabond, grew a little catfish into an all-devouring whale and became a world-famous spirit master. However, the whale somehow failed in combat and turned into a cruel zombie which swallowed Fan Ling Xiao. When he woke up, everything was changed. Really good manhwa, especially in the cultivation genre. MC is neither an arrogant stupid nor a simp. Romance is great too, and so is comedy. Do try it. Number 4. The S-classes that I raised. The manga is relatively new, but so far it's pretty decent. Art is really good and the characters are portrayed well. Eugene is an F ranker overshadowed by his little brother, an S ranker. All he does is get in his brother's way, causing trouble wherever he goes. When a seemingly routine dungeon raid goes wrong and costs Eugene his brother's life, Eugene decides to use the wish granted by clearing the dungeon to reset his timeline. The plan was to lead a quiet life from now on, but now it turns out he can help other people become S rankers. Maybe this is Eugene's chance at building his own entourage of powerful metahumans, but it may be easier said than done. I'm really excited to see what other characters you will most likely become obsessed with. Number 3. Taming Master. Jin Sung may look like your average college student, but in the harsh VR world of Kylon, he is Lan, a mighty level 93 archer. So when he suddenly resets his character, everyone thinks he's totally nuts. What they don't realize is that Jin Sung has unlocked a powerful new hidden class. Now taming monster is tough, and leveling up is a slog. But when his VR-loving teacher threatens him to fail him, Jin Sung has 2 months to level up and achieve glory as the one and only Taming Master. Number 2. Trash of the Count's Family. This is quite the original isekai here. The main character is totally different from any other main character, as the other characters he has some particularities that makes him unique. Kim Roksu has one life motto, "Let's not get beat up." But after dozing off somewhere midway through the novel birth of a hero, he wakes up as a Kelhinitus, one of the minor villains in the novel who gets the beating of a lifetime from soon-to-be hero Choi Han. Only time will tell how much longer he has before that dreadful encounter. Can Kim Roksu change the course of this story so he can enjoy a long and lavish life free of the soon-to-be hero? I advise you to read it to understand the difference between this isekai and the others. And finally, number 1. Ranker who lives a second time. The story follows an MC whose main objective is revenge. The MC is so interesting that it makes you want to keep reading his story. The story is more focused on the MC than the world around them or other characters. The MC isn't overpowered in the beginning. He actually becomes OP because of his training and choices. He also has an upper hand due to him almost having a manual on where to go to get legendary equipment. The MC is also a lonely wolf and prefers to do his objectives alone, even though the 4 main side characters we have met are siblings, which maybe is the reason why the MC accepts their company more than others. As the story keeps on going, the more fame and attraction our MC gets, but his skills develop and get more OP weapons and equipment, which makes up for it. If you like stories about weak to strong, revenge, fantasy and RPG, then I would definitely recommend this. Okay people, that's all for today's video. If you want more list on this topic or even want some other, then you can comment down below, and of course, one like will be really appreciated. So it's me, your host Kiro, signing out now. Adios!